Hey everyone, RogueGold here, and today we are back with another Outriders video. Before I get into anything, I will let you know right off the bat that I'm going to explain the why of this grind first, why you might want to do it if you do not already know. If you just want the farming method, if you've seen the title and you just want that, I will put a timestamp on screen right now, so go to that time if you just want the method. If not, I'm going to give a bit of the background here before as to why you might want to actually go and do this, considering this is just a demo. Alright, let's get started. So, yes, I'm here with another Outriders video. If you saw my first impressions of the game, you know that they weren't the best, but to be honest, the game has grown on me a little bit, and it's surprisingly pretty addicting. There's also really not much else to play at the moment, so, I've just been, sinking some time in here, just messing around, having some fun. And this is something that I thought was worth bringing to everyone's attention, because today I want to showcase the main attraction of the demo's end game right now, if you will, and that is farming legendaries. And there is a greater purpose to doing this, other than just having a low-level legendary that you can start out with when the full game launches. There is a greater purpose, and so I want to explain that a little bit in case you don't know, and so you can be informed going forward and making some decisions within the demo. So, why would you want to have a low-level legendary? Well, obviously you can use it and have fun with it and appreciate how cool it looks, but also, once you obtain a legendary, once you obtain, I believe, any gun in the game, you can delete them, and any mods that are on that gun will then be automatically stored to your mod library, which can then be transferred to another gun. So it's not necessarily like exotics like you might be used to in Destiny or The Division, where you have an exotic and that talent is specific to that gun and you can't change it, you can't take it off and put on something else, it's stuck on that one specific gun. While in Outriders, legendaries have their own unique mods, but then if you dismantle them, that mod goes into your library and you can put that mod on any other gun in the game. So they're not actually exclusive to the legendaries. The only thing that would end up being really exclusive to them is their unique look. So that's certainly something to take into consideration. And so the reason that so many people are grinding this demo right now for these legendaries, there are 10 in total that you can collect in the demo, is that obviously the demo's progress is going to transfer to the main game. So if you have a character, you figured out which class you want to level up in the main game, and you plan on sticking with that character long term, you can start grinding these legendaries and dismantling them for the mods. That way, once you reach the actual end game, once the full game releases, you're already going to have these mods in your pool to be able to start making builds. So it's definitely something that can be worth your time to do if you see yourself, going long term with the game, wanting to get to the end game and make these builds. It is certainly something that would be worth doing, at least for a little bit. Now, the reason that so many people are coming up with these farming methods is that it is a super low drop rate. I've been trying to get one for, I spent a few hours trying to get one over the last 3 days or so. No luck. Haven't gotten any. So it's certainly a very low drop rate, but part of the reason why, people are making these guides and why I wanted to present this one to you if you haven't seen one already is there are certainly more efficient ways to try and do it than other ways that will net you the best chance and the best efficiency at potentially getting yourself a legendary. So without further ado, let's get into it and I will show you what this method entails. Let's go. Alright, so before we dive into this, I will just let you know off the bat that the only requirements or things you're going to need for this farm are you ideally want to be level 7. In World Tier 5, it's not going to be too difficult. You should be fine doing it on that setting. And then you're going to want some sort of high burst damage. Any of the classes should be able to do this. Some are easier than others. I'm using the Trickster. That's been a very popular run for people to do. Some people do it with the Technomancer or Devastator, so really any of them should work. But you are going to need some sort of high burst damage because this all revolves around killing a boss really fast, resetting, doing that over and over. So I have an automatic shotgun. Something like that is going to help you out a lot. But yeah, let's get into it. So what you're going to want to do is when you're here in Rift Town, you're going to go and collect and replay, if you haven't done it already, the Terra Infirma side mission, which you get from talking to Shira. You can go to her office. I'm going to skip all this dialogue, and you can see right there, the situation on the front line looks bad. Replay quest. That's where you're going to want to get, or if you haven't done it already, it'll just be in the same spot here. And then accept that, and you now have the Terra Infirma side mission. And so then I will cut back when I'm at the map, and I will show you where you need to go. Alright, so once you are down here at the teleport station, you're going to want to open your map and go over here to the crossroads, and that is where the Terra Infirma side mission will kick off and where you will do this farm. So once you spawn in, you want to turn around, go across this bridge, stick to the right, and you will see this spot where you can enter the Terra Infirma area. You're going to do that, go through the very annoying loading screen that I've complained about quite a bit. And then you will be in the zone. Now, the first area here is just going to have a bunch of ads, and this is not the part where you're farming. So just clear these out, and then the area afterwards is where this will really begin. Alright, so I've cleared out this first area, and you come to the part where you clear the wreckage right here. So you're going to want to do that, and then basically all you're going to do is whatever class you're on. I'm using the Trickster. I have an ability where I can load special ammo that increases my damage. Whatever your top burst damage thing is, just get that ready. And what you're going to want to do is start sprinting out into this area. It's going to start off, all the ads are going to spawn, a missile comes in the middle there, and follow my exact route right here. You're going to go around this, stick to the right, duck behind this piece of cover. I'm going to pop my damage ability. See this captain that just spawned here? He's the boss. Burst him down. And he drops guaranteed pieces of loot. Now that is what can drop the legendary. Now I kill these snipers too because they apparently have a higher chance of loot drop. So do that and then let these guys kill you. And then you'll see that I spawn right back at where we cleared that wreckage, and that's basically all you do over and over. I have auto loot turned on. You can see on the right side of the screen I just got those items to pick up. If you do not have auto loot on, you're going to want to probably make sure you do it so you don't have to go and manually pick up every piece of loot that drops. That is going to be under gameplay, I believe. Yeah, auto loot minimum rarity, I just have it set to common. You can do whatever you want there, but that'll automatically pick those things up when you die, so you don't have to worry about picking them up yourself. So the only other thing to make sure is that you don't have a full inventory, so that if potential legendaries do drop, they don't just get deleted when you die. Alright, so I'll show it to you guys one more time. Every time you spawn in there, you just come around this corner, go down here. The boss will always spawn out of that same door, so as long as you make it to right there, you get your burst damage ready, kill him. That's the entire farm. It's really not too hard. Like I said, the drop chances are very low, so you will have to do it quite a bit, but with enough luck, you will score yourself a legendary from that guy. Kill him, get the one sniper up here, and then let the ads kill us. And that's it, guys. That is the farm, the most efficient farm for legendaries on the demo. There are some other ones people have brought up, like there's different chess strategies. There is a different boss you can farm at a different point of the game. This one I find to be the most efficient, and a lot of people agree with me because you also get the snipers that have a pretty good chance for loot. But you can use any of the ones. I just like this one the most, and I find it the easiest to activate and just respawn and keep doing. So it is really up to you on that. The nice thing also is that when you log out, if I'm at this point and I were to just close the game right now, it'll load you back in right here when you come back, so you can really just keep the farm going even when you're not not logged onto the game. So that's really nice. That being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If this helped you out, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new. Leave any questions you have about this farm down in the comments below. Also, let me know if you've scored any legendaries so far. Which ones are they? Do you like them? I'm very curious and hoping that I can eventually get one for myself, and maybe I'll do a review on it or something like that. Thank you guys again for watching. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, guys, RogueGold out.